Hi, I'm Kristen Serafino with Serafino Says, and we're here today with AMC's Walking Dead. Wait, here's a clue. Norman Reedus. Hi, Norman.
Hi, babe. How are you?
Good to see you. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So tell us, from the first season on, tell us a little bit about the evolution of Daryl Dixon.
Well, I mean, he was, in the very beginning, he was very, F you, and, I'll kill you, and, it's without him being under the influence of his big brother, he's sort of learning to work well with others. And I think the fact that these people, rely on him for their safety, and I think he would do anything to keep these people alive. And he's like really making friends kind of for the first time ever, so, it's a group of people that would never really ever hang out together. And so there's, they're forced to, but I think he's sort of finding, self-worth in the fact that he can belong to something. And I think, I always tried to play him like his, he grew up, in a racist family who takes drugs, and he was embarrassed about it. Like, he didn't want to grow up to be that person. So, if there was ever any hints of that in scripts, we talked it out with Glenn and the writers and stuff, and maneuvered around that, because I didn't want to be that guy. I wanted to, be more of an Al-Anon member and less of an Alcoholics Anonymous member. You know what I'm saying? So, it's sort of becoming his own person,
And when you read the script, sometimes, like you're saying there, you see him as one way or another. Do you look at it and say, you know what? I really think if we went in this direction, I could have a better feel for him. Or I think that, I just don't think he would be this person, Daryl Dixon. Do you ever look at the script and say, hey, you know what? Let's do something different with him, or I think he can be something else if we do this.
Yeah, I think he really wants to be a mime deep down underneath. No, I'm kidding. Well, I mean, our writers are really good, and we have a really good team of people, and there's not a weak link in our chain right now. So, I don't really need to do anything like that. I mean, there's certain things I can change, here and there, small things that sometimes make a difference, and there's ways I can play it, that change, character development and so forth. But as far as what the writers put on the page, they're really spot on with all of our characters. They're very talented, and it's what happens to characters that further the story. It's not a person show. It's a world show. So when you see, like last episode, like the people that died, it furthered the story. It wasn't because their characters didn't have more to say. It's, I think all the characters are so well written on the show that they could all have their own shows, so, but it's not that. It's not a person. It's not a story about a person. It's a story about a group surviving, so, that's the world that Robert Kirkman, wrote initially, and that's what we're following. And, it's pretty much all on the page. So it's kind of a blessing to have that sort of guideline to run with, And
can you give us a little sneak peek as to what is in store for Norman Reedus, and any movies or any other shows you can share with us, or something as far as what you're working on right now? Other than Daryl Dixon. Right.
Well, there's a film called Pawn Shop Chronicles I just finished that'll come out, I guess, March or something. There's a video game that they're making, the Dixon Brothers video game, Activision, which I just finished doing the voice stuff for back in Georgia, and it's amazing. It's such a smart, cool game, and I have a 13-year-old son, so it better be cool. It's called Walking Dead Survival Instinct, something like that. And then there's another film called Sunlight Jr. That Laurie Collier directed. It's sort of a messed up love story triangle between Naomi Watts and Matt Dillon and myself, more like their love story, and I just kind of step in and mess it up every once in a while. Yeah, stuff like that.
Well, I can't thank you enough. It is, as always, wonderful to hang out with you, and I appreciate working with you all the time, and thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. I'm Kristen Serafino, and you're watching Serafino Says. Thank you so much, Norman.